Hey YouTube, it's Draconius380 and I present to you a video by request. Ndude2 or however you pronounce it. You asked for it, here it is. My review of the 1/100 scale G-Falcon from the Gundam X line of models. And before I begin, just one amendment. I decided to double check my facts real quick, and the Gundam X line is approximately 13 years, not 16. I was getting my threes off. Anyhow, on to the G-Falcon. Here's a little bit of BG, not enough to do you any harm. When Garad Ran went into space in the XX Gundam, he was not used to fighting in space, and as such he ended up getting into trouble and was rescued by Policis and her G-Falcon. The G-Falcon is originally a support unit for the Gundam X, the Gundam Leopard, and the Gundam Airmaster. Apparently Paula found one, and there you go. And then she ended up helping him to the end of the series with it. I don't have a Leopard Destroy, so I can't dock it with the Leopard Destroy, but I will dock it with Gundam XX after I go over the rest of the video. And in all honesty, it's a support fighter. What you see is what you get, really. It has little bits of articulation here and there. These cannons here can go 360. These little flaps here move. The little wings here will move. These engines here can move. And then on the underside, these little doors can open. But right now, well, let me turn this off. Let me tell you honestly, unless you enjoy painting or using stickers, this thing is a chore. Because here are the full stickers for it. This one's the cabin. These are for the yellow bits here and there. These are for white bits here and there. I'm not even sure. Oh, and this goes on the nose. So, unless you like stickers, if you really like painting, this thing's ideal. If you don't care either way, it don't matter. But just be warned, you're going to use a lot of stickers or paint for it. But now that I've showed you, oh, and it does have a gimmick. If you pick it up here, you see, let me see, make sure you see right here and right here. This folds down like so, revealing a missile launcher, which I had to paint in because it was completely molded in black. And here are both of them open. Anyhow, well, that's it for its gimmicks. Now it has two combined modes with XX that I'll show you real quick. But before we combine them, I'm just going to do a bit of preparation with XX. To prepare him for docking, you adjust my camera. You come here, there's a panel on his back. Let me get my fingernail under it. You pull this panel out like so, exposing a polycap joint. You can just set that aside. And then you come down, well, just to make it easier, I'm going to pull him in half. And then you come down here and pull this piece out, exposing another polycap joint. And just real quick, I'll show you right here on the backs of the legs here, and here are two more polycaps that I did not show you in my XX review. And that's it. So let's put him back together. Why are these pieces falling off all of a sudden? That's an old kit. I'm not going to think too hard on it. You know what? I'm just going to take his beam sword handles out. So now we have the XX. Then for XX G-Falcon in what I call flight mode, what you're going to do is pull this off the G-Falcon. This is the core fighter. as with Gundam, there's a core fighter in every series somewhere. Even Gundam Wing, there was a unit with a core fighter. Set that aside for now. Damn, that was a good catch. I don't know what's with Double X today. Looks like he's being a bit moody. Maybe it's because he don't like the fact that it's raining out. Anyhow, you take the G-Falcon, open him up, and then inside the G-Falcon, let me see if I can show you this, there'll be these little arms right here. Right here. You move those out, and then although you're not going to be able to see it even if I did keep this on camera, so don't worry about it, but what you're going to do is plug those into the backs of his legs when you slide him in there. Let me just get him in position. I'm sorry I'm doing this off camera, but there's just no way I could show you on camera because I need both my hands and all the coordination I've got. Now what in the hell did that pop off? Yeah, Double X is being kind of moody. Apparently he doesn't like when it's... So then you have this. You have Double X with the satellite cannons facing forward, inside, like so. Then all you do is take the core fighter, and here's a nice transformation. What you do is you come down here, slide that booster in, and then move this little flap down. Well, you rotate it up actually. And then here you have, I'll straighten it up a little bit. Here you have the G-Falcon in its, I call it flight mode. G-Falcon Unit Double X in flight mode. But I don't really like that, so I don't really display him in that mode. So real quick, I'm going to take Double X out. And then here's what I call G-Falcon Double X attack mode. What you're going to do is take Double X, like so. Just have him stand here with the satellite cannons in front but not extended. Then what you're going to want to do with the G-Falcon is come underneath. There's this little red bit that you fold out like so. And then this will plug into that hole we exposed on his backpack. That'll expose plug into the one in his back skirts. Get that? And then what you're going to want to do is rotate the engine down and then turn it to the side, and there will be a little molded in groove that locks it into place. So it'll stand up like so. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is take this, fold the nose down, and then attach it over his chest. And there you have the G-Falcon Double X. The satellite cannon you can open up to work. I'm just going to rotate this so you can see. It's impressive. I'm going to, let me add some height to my camera real quick. There we go. And you can still see Double X. He'll still hold his weapons, the beam sabers, everything's fine. Double X has a hard time moving his arms like this, otherwise his articulation is fine. G-Falcon's cannons can still move. The missile launchers will still open. You can do anything you want with it. If you don't lock these propellant tanks, it will not stand up on its own no matter what you do. Unless you own 2 action bases and put them both on both action bases. Otherwise, but I mean, in all honesty, I like it. I mean, this isn't the best Gundam support vehicle combination, but you know, it works. But I mean, that's all I can say. Get him if you have a choice of which Double X you're going to get. I don't have the other one. All I know is it comes with a bunch of extra weapons, But I bought this one because it was a 2-for-1 deal. But on Draconius 3,